First tonight, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police officials say they are ready to make several policy changes, and it comes after this viral video of an arrest outside Charlotte Bojangles that sparked national conversation. Thanks for joining us on Queen City News at 10. I'm Brian Blakely.
And I'm Alicia Barnes. A community leader spent months working with officers to create recommendations for de-escalation training updates. And Queen City News reporter Savannah Rudisell joining us here in the studio tonight with what an outline looks like of what organizers are actually seeking. Savannah?
Yeah, Alicia, the arrest of Christine Pierre outside of Bojangles on Arrowwood Road had many people questioning CMPD's use of force policies. Department leaders met with community organizers to figure out what they need to improve, what they need to do more of, and what they need to be more transparent about.
Put your hands behind your back!
On November 13th, officers attempted to arrest Christine Pierre for smoking what they say smelled like marijuana and for resisting arrest. Video went viral of what they call peroneal nerve strikes, essentially hitting Pierre's leg until she complied. It brought new scrutiny of Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police.
At a certain point, when someone is under control and subdued, there is no need to deliver compliance strikes because there's nothing else to comply for. And so we're going to be accountable for that.
This led CMPD officials to establish the Community and Police Collaboration Group.
It seems like every couple of years we are coming back because we're facing challenges and sometimes around the same policies.
Facilitator Tanya Jameson says deputies and citizens together developed 17 recommendations to improve de-escalation techniques, use of force, and marijuana enforcement. Several recommendations seek more transparency about training and officer interactions.
What else you need?
Other points focus on increasing officers' outreach efforts, like engaging more with school-age kids. A few recommendations are new, like an external review of the department's current de-escalation process.
The community group also wanted family members of impacted by various police interactions to be incorporated into our training with our recruits. We do agree with this recommendation, and we are actively working on where to incorporate this.
The team suggests that officers no longer stop people for assumed marijuana use. Jennings says his officers have that discretion to investigate or make an arrest for the federally prohibited substance. The group posed the option for Jennings himself to lobby for cannabis legalization to lighten his officers' load, but he quickly shut down that conversation.
And he said, yeah, I'm not going to do that. He said, I'm not going to do that, so that's not a step that he is willing to take.
These are still just recommendations at this point. When asked about an estimated timeline or budget for the changes,
We don't have all those answers yet. We're just starting the conversation.
another part of the conversation was the responses to mental health crises and the use of the newly minted CARES team. Now, they suggested the CARES team, that's who responds to some issues involving mental health. They say that they are going to suggest to take this out from under the CMPD umbrella to try to help its community credibility. Chief Jennings says that he's working with the city manager's office to make it an independent resource.